What's up? Welcome back to the Garage Build. This is episode 11. Yep. And I'm going to give you a quick update, and then we're going to show you what we're working on today, because I forgot a couple things that we have to do before we finish the tile and painting and finish work out here. So let's get right into it now. Okay, so first and foremost, this is episode 11. If you're new here, you've missed 10 wonderful episodes of building, designing, architecturing, engineering, permitting. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, go back and watch all 10 episodes to show you how we got here. But today, just a quick update on where we are here. So tile is in, but not grouted. Painting is done in there as well. And then all the drywall is done here. Still got some trim work and finish work and everything else. We're gonna break the next 2 episodes into 2 different episodes. So interior garage, an exterior garage, and then everything else in here, pantry, mudroom, bathroom, entryway stuff. But today I totally forgot that we have a couple little things that I've gotta do here. So if you have not hit that subscribe button yet, do that right now. Bing, and tap the bell for the notifications, because I just ordered a bunch of new stuff too, coming, and that's gonna help us finish this off really, really nicely. And you don't wanna miss a single episode of this. So today, here's what we're working on. Oh, and for those tried and true, I won. One for the men. No, there was a debate on whether or not we were gonna paint that door like that, which is like this Tiffany bluish, sandstone bluish, I don't know what that's called, but kind of blue. So that's the pantry door, that's the bathroom door. We got our wish. My mother-in-law came over and said, yeah, you should paint that door. So really it's not my win, it's her win. Anyway, today here's what we're working on. So this is the existing or previous foundation and slab. There was a brick wall here. If you've been here for the entire time, there's still a brick wall there, but we're gonna have to clean that up a little bit. What we're doing today is cleaning this out. So as good as those guys did, you can still see there is a, small void here. So we're gonna clean this out. We're gonna shop vac all this out, get all the dust and dirt and loose junk up. I'm gonna break it up with like a steel wire brush. And then we are going to take this product and patch it all in. We're not gonna see this. And one of the products I ordered yesterday was the entire garage floor Swiss tracks, if you're familiar. So if you have interest in that product or wanna see how it goes down, my buddy Andrew, 911 South, is gonna come over and help me do that. So I need all the help I can get with this, obviously. But you're not gonna see that. I'm just worried about water and stuff. So water gets in here. And then I may end up, we'll see how today goes, putting some like self-leveling concrete here, because this is like a little valley. The water kind of like runs from there down here. So we'll see how that goes, or if that goes. But then we got a couple little things. I need to move a sprinkler. And there's like 2 or 3 other things here that I need to do. But the outside's really coming together as well here. All right, I remembered one other thing. So I gotta put those Terminix Centricon systems back in. I got like a little auger in there, you can't see it, but we had some more pine straw. Oh, let me zoom you out. Had some more pine straw put in here because there were some low spots. There were some super wet spots. And then I think I hit this with about 25, 30 pounds of fescue, tall fescue seed. And you can see it's starting to come in a little bit. Not full coverage, clearly. May have to hit it again. I don't know, we gotta see, but then I gotta burn some of this stuff. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. I promise today, come hell or high water, I will get some time lapse of at least me doing some stuff, because this past week has been berserk and I've been super busy with work stuff. But so yeah, anyway, I'll get some time-lapse stuff. But I also wanted to show you here real quick before they get too deep down the exterior stuff. So this is board and batten. He's getting a bird. Good bird dog. So over on this side, you can see they've already started their, caulking and filling in these gaps and stuff. So this stuff is like a concrete mix, right? So it's like hardy plank stuff, branded, quote unquote. So anyway, they got to go around. They've already done this side, so that basically starts there and goes all the way around there. So they still got to do all this, but really loving how this turned out. This looks amazing. And then you got 16-inch centers, I think. Yeah, covering up the seams and everything else. But they still have to go around and fill all that in. They do have all the trim work in here around the windows and stuff, which look absolutely amazing. I was a little worried when he said 16-inch centers. I was like, oh, did we even think about, oh, hi, you can see me. Did we even think about like where to put these windows, and is there going to be, one in the middle here and one in the middle there, and it's going to look weird? But that actually looks really good. I shouldn't say actually. Sound like I'm surprised. I shouldn't be surprised. So anyway, this whole wall is done. That whole wall is done. The whole front is done except for the entryway. A couple of tiles left there. So here they have not finished. So obviously we got a door going there. We're still gonna have to extend the trim and the board and batten. So basically they just ended it here. We got all of our electrical in for our lights, which are right there. Should probably secure some more of this stuff just in case. But anyway, you can see all the caulking and weather stripping, just to keep the water, out from behind this stuff. And then we got new trim in here. So this is for the garage doors. This is all pressure treated. And that's the other reason I wanted to kind of maybe do some self-leveling concrete in here. Melissa pulled her car in here, and then AC condensation line started leaking down here. And then I saw it kind of pool up here. So pool up here. Let me get that second cup of coffee. So we're gonna put some silicone around here just to protect it. Also encourage it to go out. But self-leveling concrete should bring this up like a 1/4 inch, maybe 1/2 inch. So there's a little bit of an edge, so that the water kind of stops here and then goes out there. Because right now it all wants to go down there. And we cannot have that, even though all this stuff is pressure treated. So today we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the sprinkler, we're gonna do the Centricon system. We're gonna burn all that stuff. Are you good? What's up, Murphy? What's up, buddy? What you doing? Oh, got the zoomies. Got the zoomies. Got the zoomies. What'd you say to me? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get all the neighbors up. What is it, buddy? I'm gonna pet you. I'm gonna pet you. No? Oh, you're gonna eat the pine straw. Great. So anyway, so that's what we're gonna do today. It's a Saturday. We'll just say that. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna work on today. And then the guys will be back on Monday. I think next week we should see a ton of progress and movement. So they're gonna finish the garage trim, painting, the flooring, the tile is almost done. So all of the, sorry, I'm watching him drink out of this 5-gallon bucket. All of the tile is in, it's set, but they have not grouted it. And I think they left a little space near the doors just so when you open it, it wouldn't move the tile. So that door's locked, that's why I can't show you, but it looks amazing. Just take my word for it, please. So anyway, let's get this. Dude, you had a whole bottle of water. Come on, you're killing me. You're killing me. This is the rock thing, not for you. Come here. You got this. You got this whole water thing over here. Come on. Murphy. Come here. Come over here. It's your water. Yeah. Water's right here. There you go, right there. Oh, there's a leaf in there. There you go. Get that water. You want it in this one? There you go. Good? Get your water. You're so thirsty, you're willing to drink nasty rock water. Whatever. This guy's gonna add a whole new level to this channel. Anyway, sprinkler, Centricon, concrete gap filler, and then we'll see. I think that's about it for today though. So again, I'm gonna get you some time lapse, one way or another. I'm gonna check it every 5 seconds. Should be okay here in the garage. It shouldn't overheat today. It's not gonna be too hot, but we shall see. Are you good? No, don't eat the plastic. Don't eat the plastic. Don't eat the plastic, bro. He's only in there because the Roomba's running right there. Yeah, and I need like some focus here. So first things first, let's burn some stuff. All right, so that's started. All right, there's no way we can fail on this. We have our little, this little DJI, I don't use that enough. It's a really good tool though, for capturing video and stuff. So no excuses. We got that one, and I got this one. We will do this time lapse one way or another. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna shop back this out and then get like a little 5-in-1, and kind of go through here and knock any of this out. I'm super impressed, by the way, how close that is. But again, I'm only doing this because I'm worried about water getting down in this void. There are a couple places where that's possible. But anyway, we're gonna patch all this in, dry it all out. We're gonna clean it out and then break up any loose junks and bits with these little bit of holes here. And then we're gonna fill it in nice and smooth again. You'll never see this. Well, you guys will see this, but no one will ever see this because all of this is going to be Swiss tracks, which we just ordered yesterday. So let's get to work. Okay, so that's not working as well as I'd hoped. So we're gonna get the blower. The blower will definitely blow it all out. Good, bad, and ugly here, right? So obviously the shop vac's not doing it, as I just said, but DJI also not doing it. I just recorded, I don't know, 20 seconds of a time lapse, which is like 10 pictures or, 10. Anyway, it's not working now. The playback's not working on it. So, and I just put a brand new memory card in it. So anyway, we're not gonna sugarcoat it here, folks. It is what it is, but I did get this blown out real quick here. This, I can confidently say, is actually worth every penny. This little Cobalt battery pack. So I just use this for like small stuff. Blowing out the garage before blowing off parts of the driveway. If I go all the way around this property, I have a big backpack, like steel backpack blower. So anyway, but I did notice this as I was blowing. So this is exactly what we don't want. Like if that comes up, which it probably will. Oh, you can't see, sorry. Put the blower down. So this is most likely gonna come out with just a little bit of, yeah, kind of like that. This is probably gonna come out with just a little bit of encouragement. Yep. So this is what we do not want. New concrete on that is no bueno. So we're gonna go through here and just kind of chip everything up. It's not gonna be perfect. You can see the difference in, can you see? Yeah. So not gonna be perfect here. Sorry, let me do this. Not gonna be perfect, but it will be smooth and it will give the Swiss tracks a nice level, thing here. So oh, look at that, that just came right out, and that's gonna come right out. Perfect. So now we just blow that out, and we're gonna try to get to that like in the next second here, I promise. Jeez Louise. So first little half here is done. Now, I know a lot of you are probably like, why didn't you put a silicone or something that would resist water in there? And once this is cured, which this only takes like 24 hours or so, should be fine. The objective here is not to make it look perfect. Like, I'm not a concrete guy, obviously. I'm not that guy. So anyway, the idea here is just to kind of fill it in and keep the water running. Probably gonna do over in that corner as well. I think I talked about maybe doing some self-leveling. That would take a lot longer to cure. And I really just need it around that one post there. I may at some point pre-Swiss tracks, maybe not. We'll see how much self-leveling concrete, because the challenge is this center is significantly lower. So again, if you've been here for all 10 episodes, thank you. Genuinely, you've seen so much. Good, bad, or otherwise. And so this used to be a carport. That's like 83 inches. Well, this is like 79 inches. So there's a massive dip here. Now, again, we put a ton of pressure treated lumber and stuff here, flashing and you know, the house wrap and everything. So I'm not worried about that part, that side. What I am worried about though is water going from here under there. And most of it seems to accumulate over there. Again, we had a pressure treated piece there for 5 years, 6 years, and tons of water hit it from this little issue here that we weatherproofed all the way from the AC condensers of the cars and everything. And I even washed this out several times with a pressure washer. So, but it was still fine. The pressure treated lumber was perfectly fine. So may just build that up a little bit. We'll see. But let's finish the second half here. So anyway, silicone here. First of all, a ton of silicone. I mean, this product spreads super smooth, super easy to work with. It's similar to like a tile backing, you know, mud, this stuff. But this side should be a little bit easier. And again, I'm not trying to get this perfect. This is not gonna be show quality, finish quality, anything like that. I just literally want to keep the water out and try to make that transition as smooth as possible. But again, considering these guys that poured the concrete out here, this new stuff, had no idea what that level was. Now we broke up the, you know, one side of the brick to kind of get an idea of like, where's that level? I mean, they're within millimeters on this side, if not half millimeters. Like it's pretty, what's half a millimeter? Centimeters, millimeters? I don't know, Europeans. Anyway, let's finish the second half here. All right, that's done. Let's check on our fire here real quick. All right, kids, do not try this. Somewhat as a trained professional. I love this fire pit, by the way. Instagram got me with the old sponsored post, but it's worth it. This thing burns like crazy. Yeah, should be good. All right, back out here. So this is not done, obviously, yet. I'm gonna let it set up just a little bit. It takes about 24 hours to completely cure, but I will come at it a couple different ways. So probably like this way, perpendicular, and then on some 45s, just because there are some ridges in the new concrete here where it met up. But again, not for anything, no aesthetic here, strictly functional. And I have a little bit left, so we'll probably build up this corner over here. Come over here, grab this, don't step on the wet concrete, mortar mix, whatever. So you can see I cut like a little gutter in there just in case. I mean, if a 1/4 inch of water is in here, we got bigger problems. But anyway, it'll run it out. So when we get this all done, this garage, driveway, the rest of the driveway, I think I've already talked about this, but we're gonna lower that down obviously because you can kind of see the difference here. Obviously that's original from like 1973, so, but then we'll incorporate 2 steps in here with some new concrete work when we do the rest of this. But this is just preventative. So again, I only had a little bit left, so just enough to do it. But you can see this stuff is really fast curing. I mean, it's been down for what, 20 minutes or so. At least what I put on my hands, I was trying to time it so that I could start working with it a little bit better. But the problem is if you let it go too long, it'll start bunching up like this. And then you won't be able to do anything with it, and it'll actually make it worse. So these little granulars in here, a little sand and some other stone in there. You can see it there, yeah. Start to like bind together, and then you end up pushing that stuff through like the water mud component of it, and then it makes it worse. But this will do. I'm just gonna touch up a couple little areas because again, just trying to get it nice and smooth as possible with the Swiss tracks. With the Swiss tracks, it's a floating floor. So if you've never seen that process, by the way, it's super cool. I've been watching a ton of videos on it, trying to get educated on how this is gonna go in here, all the little corners, the cuts. This is 700 square feet. So this is 35 feet long. This building is just the garage, is 35 feet long by 20 feet wide this way. So it's right at 700 square feet. So that's, I think I ordered like 750, 715, something like that. But you also have an edge on it. And obviously all you want is like all your interior dimensions. So this is set, like we're not changing anything as far as the dimensions go. Obviously we got to, put the garage doors in and stuff, but that was another reason I wanted to try to build this up a little bit with some self-leveling concrete. And again, still may do that at some point before the Swiss tracks, just depending on how much work it is. Because time is of the essence at this point for my business, mostly not for this. This will get done when it gets done. But work has been really busy lately and stressful, and I haven't had time to do much of anything outside of work. And obviously just a little bit on this project here and there. So try to take advantage of my Saturdays. So anyway, still may do some self-leveling concrete over there just to make sure it's nice and smooth. But that Swiss tracks is a floating floor, so it all clips together, but then it just floats. Like you don't anchor it down anywhere. So ideally, I think we've got 28 tiles or so going across the front here, and then I think 20. Don't quote me on that. But they're 15 inches and 3/4 wide and long, and then they're like a 3/4 inch depth. So the results I've seen from it look amazing. Now it's not cheap, but we got to go through and do little stuff like this to make sure it looks as good as we possibly can make it. So I think we're going to start over here with the Swiss tracks and work our way over there. Kind of lay that first one down with the little edge. There's like a little transition. And then now we'll build it like back this way. So that'll probably be like in a month. So that'll be like episode 20-ish, 21, 22, something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this little bit up, clean this up a little bit, and then work on the other stuff that mentioned earlier. This episode's gonna be a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. Sorry about that. All right, just restoked our fire and back to this. So I don't know if you guys are like me, but I love coming back and undoing what I thought was perfect. The sprinkler is outside this fence and it needs to be inside this fence. So when I have my sprinkler guys come out, they put a head there, I think on the corner, and they put this one here, and that was pre-fence. And you can now see my problem. I do have another head over there, but it doesn't reach all the way over here. So we're gonna move that head just inside here so that all of this will get some water. Don't you love it? All right, sorry, I didn't time-lapse that. I couldn't find my tripod. But you get the idea, right? Move it, new hole, make sure it's packed down in there. This is like probably one of the most important steps here because this will move on you if you're not careful. All right, now let's turn it on, see what it's doing. Yeah, no, that's not right. No. Don't spray my towel. Hold on. Okay, got a little wet. But it seems to be thereabouts. Nope, still hitting the fence too much. Let's turn you a little more. So, got a little wet. But It is significantly faster to just get wet and try to adjust while it's working here. Good coverage over here though. I'm surprised. I haven't been over here in a minute, so I'm really happy with how this is coming in. We're gonna have to regrade this whole thing again just because I'm kind of OCD about this stuff, but perfect. So let's show you. Turn, let me get soaked again. Hold on. Yeah, fortunately it's hot. All right, so let's turn this thing out. All right, let's show you where it kind of ends over there. Zooming out. Okay, so watch this stream here, how close it gets to the fence. So two quick things on this. First, we're reaching more of the yard. I'm gonna take that tree down, but watch. Right there, it should stop and move, right? So that way we don't soak our fence continually, rot it out earlier. But also a little trick here, if you need to get more distance and a little more height, you just lean it back a little bit. You lean it back a little bit, and then you will get more coverage, because down here we're kind of in a hole and we're shooting up a hill, you know? So anyway, that actually felt really good. It's refreshing, let's say. It's hard to get used to in the middle here. I should probably go get some more hydrangea bushes and put them in here. This way this can be like our little hydrangea garden. I gotta trim those suckers down. The list keeps growing. Do you see why I sit back here and then go, more to do? So anyway, one less thing to do. I'm gonna let this soak a little bit because next is these Terminex things. You see? Hashtag planning. We're getting there. Okay, so while those things are soaking, or the ground is soaking for me to do the Terminex thing, I still gotta do the front yard, grill, sprinkler moved on, termites moved on. Okay, so yeah, we're almost done. Hey, look at that, not so bad. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, if I don't have a list, it ain't getting done. Kind of like on my calendar. If it's not on my calendar, it doesn't exist to me. So anyway, we'll get those Terminex system things in. I gotta clean up the floor here now, it looks like, because I've been, tracking stuff. Our fire's going crazy out there. But anyway, that is a wrap for episode 11. Thank you so much, genuinely, for coming along. I know this is kind of crazy, right? To be filming, like, filling in this little half-inch or 1 inch or whatever it is gap between the old and the new, burning stuff. I don't know. I should probably get some slow-mos of that. Actually, yeah, cue epic slow-mo. I'll never understand why anyone has subscribed here. Anyway, got the fire going, got the sprinkler moved, we'll put the Terminex things in. And like I said, I know this is kind of crazy to show all of this, but again, I was having this conversation with someone this past week actually about like documenting this process, whether it's a house, a boat, which the boat will be here in a couple weeks. We got to do some stuff to it. So I'll show you and I'll share the whole story there, there with you. But anyway, I was telling someone, the reason I'm documenting every little thing is because I want people to know this was really well thought out. I thought about them as well, like in the future, as well as me in the present. Anyway, so I know this seems a little crazy, but I like documenting this stuff. I like showing people the fact that, we went way above and beyond. And we documented it, which is not easy, especially when you're trying to like time-lapse stuff and your $300 camera doesn't work. Not better. Anyway, that's a wrap for 11. I really, really appreciate you guys being here. I hope there's something fun, valuable, interesting, entertaining, educational, informational. I don't know why you're here. I really don't care, honestly. I'm just glad you're here, and I appreciate you being here. I'll never take that for granted. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. Now that we can see the end, the light at the end of the tunnel, and it doesn't seem to be an oncoming train, AKA the city of Sandy Springs, I'm really happy about this. And already getting the itch for the next project. So thank you again for watching. That's a wrap on it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.